Hello everybody and selamat sepupu. Touching news everyone. Our girl, Siti Mastura, is getting saved. Isn't this touching? Isn't this wonderful? We're all in this together, says PAS, as they save their girl of the punishment from Fitnah. Truly, voting for PAS will not only bring you to Shurga, but it will also solve your bankruptcy problems, so vote for PAS. Anyway, there's a more practical reason for it. Basically, if Siti Mastura can't pay the 825 grand, bankruptcy proceedings will begin and PAS has to deal with a by-election. Maybe not so touching after all, but there's something very strange about that. See, according to Penang's PAS Information Chief Muhammad Fawaz Muhammad Jan, after considering the cost of a by-election, which would cause far greater harm, we agreed to choose paying the fine which has a smaller impact. And now my question is, it costs more than 825,000 ringgit for a by-election in Kepala Batas? Like, are you serious? I mean, I'm not an expert on election costs or anything, but that sounds wild to me because based on what has been said so far, surely it must come through that PAS is willing to pay for Siti Mastura's fine because they think that trying to get Siti Mastura re-elected would cost more than 825,000 ringgit. Okay, granted, that's not totally fair,
because she could lose completely.
but that brings us to an interesting part right here, which is that PAS is not confident. Oh wow, how unexpected! Especially since so many people were going out there and saying how it is inevitable. People will always unite and they will surely vote for PAS. Not sure what you think about that given the Nenggiri by-elections. But hey, I mean, if you're on the side of justice, you know you're gonna win, then why not fight the by-election? Oh, could it have something to do with the fact that you have finally realized that supporting Fitnah was not the best thing for your political campaigns and that it might stop voters from placing complete confidence in the Islamic ideology that you hail as your selling point, the emissaries of God and the bringers of the divine law upon earth despite your Fitnah?
Or perhaps,
Does it have something to do with how Bersatu is mocking you right now for going out on rallies with UMNO in order to support the release of Najib, even as you throw away your whole platform of being tough on corruption and saying that it's for fairness?
but look how your voters perceive you.
And yet here you are, going out there trying to court UMNO because you couldn't be happy with Bersatu in the bit of shared dreams that you once had and that is now broken. If you have a by-election, you know you will lose because people are sick with your politics of fitnah and racism. So okay, fine. You want to pay the fine, I think we understand that. But what we also understand is this. If you are a past politician, PAS will save you if you try to fitnah people. PAS will take money from you if you're a PAS member, saying that they don't want to burden the public. By funding fitnah, PAS is supporting fitnah, however much it is that you say that the party's position is not ideologically aligned with fitnah as you go about your day-to-day life, putting it into practice while abandoning the moral compass that you are supposed to have as a guide and responsible leader for the nation's values. In fact, was there ever a point in my life when people could look at PAS as a leader, one that could actually make people feel like they wanted to be moral, better people, live better lives, exist in any way except under coercion, gaslighting, fitnah, racism, exclusion of other people, whom you call pendatang, communists, and Cina Bukit Kunyit balik tongsan? I don't know. But what I do know is that I trust Ustaz Ashar Idrus more than you guys when he says that fitnah is worse than murder and that, by extension, since you are supporting fitnah, therefore, supporting PAS is worse than supporting.
Fill in the blanks.
That comes true as well from the poll that I did on YouTube, which showcases that Siti Mastura does not represent Islam, and that in her capacity of representative of PAS, she represents your official position, and therefore it must come through that PAS does not actually support.
Fill in the blanks part 2.
Well, anyway, I leave it to you guys to decide what you're going to do with that information. I'm going to bed.
Watch this video next.